I'm gonna start with this one. This is one from one. It's hard to explain because normally I go off like a machine gun. Right, first time I nutted the ceiling mid-rhyme. Right, it was quite funny. Right, but I'm a different person now, so I'm gonna try and slow it down and not.
No, you're not.
Well, impossible.
Right, and also I've recently decided I'm not going to be doing music and doing all this stuff anymore. So this may be my last open mic for a long time.
No.
That's a different story. Though. I'm not going to get into that one. This one is because I don't know it very well. Yeah, the first sentence is actually the first sentence from the second verse, right? But I don't know the second verse very well, so I'm starting off with the first verse of the second one, and I'm going to do the first verse of this. Right? This it's funny, right? This is. So this is why it starts a bit weird and then go, but this is how I'm deciding to do it, right?
He's a fucking mind bend.
Did you know that Savile...
Excuse me, may I ask you a question?
No, you can't.
Jimmy Savile and Margaret Thatcher were not, by a long shot, the only ones fucking minors. It's time to stand up to the tyrants, because we're stronger than them. No longer will we suffer in silence. Less suppressed tech and information, more direct action and mass non-compliance. Did you know that we stand on the shoulders of giants? Buckminster Fullers, Nikola Teslas, Rudolf Steiners. Have you read the terms and conditions on that overuse appliance? It allowed the CIA and MI5 to spy on us. Self-defence now defines our defiance, and the downtrodden's now got to form an alliance. Because while there's still pharmaceutical and fossil fuel reliance, we're being held back by governments, multinationals, big banks, think tanks, tech lobbyists, technology, academia, the media and science. No matter how many clients consume the products they produce, they'll never mutually annihilate us with their tridents. That thought that frightens the life out of some reading 9 to 5ers, and they might try, but they will not conquer as they divide us. What lies in front of us and what lies behind us is nothing compared to what lies inside us. The universe will provide us, that nature will remind us that... I can't remember that last sentence. But no, do you know what? I'm not used to performing sober. I'm actually quite shaky at the moment. This is new for me, honestly. Well, I'll finish on it because I'm just going to end on a positive one. That was the intention, but I was going to only do the small one and get off. But fuck yeah, I might as well finish off right now. This one's a positive one, right? It's called Anti-Depression, and it was because a friend of mine said the premises of getting over mental health issues and all that shit. So anyway, I was on a lot of acid at the time, by the way. So it can happen to the best of us. Too many are depressed. When you get knocked down, get back up and dust yourself off. It's for the best. It's easy to get stressed. Buttons get pressed. Issues get addressed. But if you haven't confessed by now what's really getting you down, then let it off your chest. And always look on the bright side of life's test. Instead of fixating on the past or the future, to the point where some of us become obsessed. That's not in our best interest. Try to embrace the positive and forget the rest. We're very lucky in the West, trust me. Compared to a lot of the world, we are blessed. Because one person's trash is another person's treasure. One person's work is another person's leisure. One person's pain is another person's pleasure. Therefore, happiness is something only one person can measure. And obviously, that person is you. But loving ourselves is something that we need to do. Go and find a life path that's true to your personal view. And life might get hard, but we've got to keep journeying through, because optimism is a self-amplifying feedback loop. I'm going to say that bit again. I always like saying that bit again. Optimism is a self-amplifying feedback loop. Pessimism is a mental prison, and both affect them with the whole group. So, abracadabra, I speak as I create optimism. Optimism, optimism. I believe that's the single most important human trait. It's never too late to appreciate every thought and word and moment. Is what you make it. So make sure that it's great. Project yourself as at best to express the expect and now manifest this optimism as your natural state. It's never too late to become the person you were meant to be. It will happen inevitably as we manifest our destiny. But be the real you instead of the person sometimes some of us pretend to be. See, that's what gets to me. It's like technically we are our own best friend and worst enemy. But whatever we were meant to be, eventually we will get to be. You put your mind to it mentally and visualise what you request to be, and you'll find it's already there inside of you, essentially.
Yes.
We all have a cause, now go find yours and become the person you were sent to be.
Yeah!